Hello there, it's me, Sari, here again, and today I thought I'd show you how I made my sidestep card with a film and Charlie Chaplin theme. The stamps come from Vilda Stamps. It's a Swedish company that makes really nice text and motif stamps. You should really check them out. vildastamps.com. What I did in order to make this was to cut a piece of paper 16 times 30 centimeters, and I'm talking about centimeters here because I didn't really make it work with the inches this time. So 16 by 30, and you cut it to size, and then you're going to do a piece of cutting at 6 centimeters depth in your scoring thing. Just going to put it at the 6 centimeter mark like so, and then I'm going to find the mark for 11 and 2, and then I'm going to go down to 25.5. so I have my first cut, and the only cut really. So after this I can actually start scoring. So you're going to need a good bone folder, and I'm using my Martha Stewart scoring pal here, or scoring board. And the first scoring line is going to be at 11.2. Let's see if I can show you there. 11.2. And the next one at 19.5. And the following on 22, 24.4 and 25.5. Give and take a little, depending on the thickness of your paper. So when you have marked these measurements, you're going to do the scoring, and depending on what kind of a scoreboard you use and what kind of a bone folder, just pay attention so you don't push too hard to actually slipping to another groove and so forth. You do the scoring easy, and you're going to stop here when the cut mark starts, and then you're going to find some new slots for your scored marks there, and you're going to score and score and score and score. And then you can actually twist this over and find another place for this one, because you need to score at 15 centimeters here as well, in the middle of the card really. So just make a score mark there and score to the cut line. And now you are actually ready to start folding. So I will usually start by making a mountain fold out of the first one. That's going to be a peak there. So this one is going to be 6 centimeters wide, and I'm going to make a mountain out of it. And the same thing goes for this one. The first one is going to be a mountain. So I'm just going to really manipulate the paper, make it go down, and then push the other one up. So now I have my first valley down here. So then it's time for the next step. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to manipulate the paper and make it go down and up. And then we have the final one here. I'm going to make that flap also go down. And then in order to make this card a bit more sturdier and steady, I'm going to crease or make these scored line or these creases really sharp. And I'm going to continue under here, because there are two things that you can actually make even more crisp. So that gives you a card that sort of, in the beginning anyway, will stand on its own, but as time goes by, I'm sure you'll notice that it's going to be wider and wider. It's going to flatten out. Perhaps here is the maximum point for it, not to go any further. But if you want to make a card that doesn't go as far, you can actually punch some holes at the downer part here. Mind that you don't punch through the step pieces here. Just make holes through like so, and just put a string through it, just as so. You could put a nice piece of ribbon if you want to, and that will actually make that card really stay as wide as you really want it yourself. And then it's up to you. I mean, before you do put the string in there, decorate the card, do as you please. Do some fun things with it, and then in the end put in a string if you want to. So that's it really, a sidestep card with stamps from Vilda Stamps. I hope you're going to make your own sidestep card, and I wish you all the best. I'm going to sign off right now. Bye bye.